now. So in terms of that, that covers it up in terms of longevity. Now let's go into a speed comparison between these two phones. Now the iPhone 13 mini has the Apple A15 Bionic chip inside of it with 4 GB of RAM, where the iPhone 11 has that Apple A13 Bionic chip inside of it with 4 GB of RAM as well. So let's go and see which one is the faster phone between both of these. Okay, now that we're back, clearing out all the apps in the background, you can see we have pretty much all the applications open on the iPhone 13 mini. I'm going to go and close those out. There we go. All the apps are cleared out. Let's get into it. Phone calls, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing. Hopping out of here, music, 3, 2, 1. And I think the 13 mini is faster, but the iPhone 11 was pretty much right behind it. Animation-wise, you pretty much get the same thing too, so I haven't really seen too many big difference on the animation side of things. App Store, 3, 2, 1. And for some reason, we still have a network connection problem here, so we're just going to let this one slide. Let's do settings, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing. There wasn't that big of a difference there. Hopping out of this one, let's do health, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing. I think the 13 mini was a little bit faster. Let's get into podcast, which I don't even have. Get into camera, 3, 2, 1. And again, pretty much the same thing. I don't think we're going to notice too many big differences there. Photos, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing too. I think the 13 mini is a little bit faster there. And as always, I have a bunch of these third-party apps we can go and get into. The iPhone 11, they're scattered all over the place. Let's get into it. Twitter, 3, 2, 1. And I think I am logged in here, so it's probably not going to be that big of a difference here. Facebook, 3, 2, 1. Pretty much the same thing. I guess I was logged in here in this one, so a little bit of a difference. Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. And I don't know which one is going to be faster here. Maybe the 11 looks... Yeah, so the iPhone 11 was a little bit faster here. 13 mini, a little bit behind. Again, nothing super crazy, and we did eventually get into a network issue, so maybe this one wasn't that big of a comparison anyway. Stack, 3, 2, 1. You can see the iPhone 11 a little bit faster to get into the ad at least. So we did have a little bit of a difference there. Gameplay-wise, I don't think we're going to notice that big of a difference, so let's hop out of there. Thank you. 3, 2, 1. And the 13 mini was the faster one there. Gameplay-wise, I don't think you're going to notice that big of a difference, but there was a little bit of difference there. Snake first blocks, 3, 2, 1. And again, Snake first blocks on the iPhone 13 mini was the faster one here. Gameplay-wise, again, not that big of a difference. Let's get into Netflix, 3, 2, 1. Network connection problem here, so we're just going to load that one up in the background. Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. 13 mini faster. 11 a little bit slower. Dropbox, 3, 2, 1. 13 mini again is the faster one. iPhone 11 a little bit slower. And then we'll go ahead and end it off with Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. We can go into Snapchat too, we might as well. And again, it kind of looks like the iPhone 11 was the faster one to load that one up, but they kind of got into the app the same time. Like, there really wasn't that big of a difference as it was looking like in the beginning with. And the iPhone 11, a little bit faster, but even then it wasn't that big of a deal. We can go and get into some gameplay, and I really don't think there's going to be that big of a difference here either. I've been noticing the speed difference is pretty much the major difference from the iPhone XS and below. With the iPhone 11, it's still fairly fast. Snapchat, which I don't even have here. So, I mean, ultimately, I can definitely tell you the iPhone 11 isn't really too far off from the iPhone 13 mini. We're pretty much getting the same type of gameplay on both, the same type of experience, and I don't expect there to be that big of a difference between these two, if I'm being completely honest. So.